Hi guys, how we doing? Just getting ready to finally start on our little horse here. Exciting news, there is a change of plans on how I'm going to actually paint it, because we do know now that it is going to be a baby girl. And my daughter has decided that her bedroom is going to be all things princess, so we're going to adjust the plan on the horse to fit that a little bit better. So we're going to be going a very soft pink for the horse itself. And then I'm going to do gold for the rocker. And I haven't decided if we're going to do pinks and purples for these or if we'll continue them in the gold. Excuse me. We'll see what we have when we get to that point. But I think that's going to be just absolutely perfect for a princess bedroom. Just a nice, soft, pretty pink that we can then go over and do other details and stuff with. Which I'm thinking I'll probably pick up some stencils and either put the baby's name on it or maybe some flowers and hearts and things like that. I haven't decided yet. First things first, we just have to get her nice and pink. I'm very excited for my daughter. I think there's nothing quite like raising a little girl. I might be biased on that. I never ended up having anybody but my one little girl, so I wouldn't take anything for her. It's an amazing feeling when you can hit the point in your life where you're absolutely confident that your child is actually an incredible young adult who's ready for their next step in their life. I am absolutely loving this pink already. I think I have some very, very fine glitter I may go over top of her with in the very end. And if you have any thoughts or suggestions, I do want to change the color of the hair. I haven't decided if dyeing it or painting it is going to be the better option. It is very, very, very tightly secured on, and I'm not 100% certain that I can remove it without damaging it, so we're going to have to work around the horse itself to make the hair a little bit prettier. It's one of the tricky things when you're working with something that's not new, is sometimes you can't do the easy answer. Now, if you've noticed, I did cheat a little bit. Trying to film on sitting on a flat surface really wasn't working well. So she's actually sitting on paint. But it does work. It lets me actually get to where you can see what I'm doing without me having to try and finagle my camera on a regular basis. Because I have noticed I am not good at moving my camera without shaking you guys all over the place. Which, as I've said before, if you guys get me to the point where we're actually really, where I have a lot of views and a lot of viewers, I will take the time to get somebody to edit my videos. But that's just an expense I can't justify at this point. This is more of a hobby than a career for me right now, so we're a little bit raw and a little bit messy, but well, that kind of works with the type of work I do. It'll be a lot of fun, or it tends to be a lot of fun. And I do apologize if you hear some oddball sounds in the background. It does sound like my neighbors are doing some work out in their yard. I'm not sure what they're building, but it happens occasionally. We get some noise from over there. As long as it's not in the middle of the night, we don't mind too much. trying to get in those little cracks and crevices and make sure we have a nice even base here. I definitely encourage, if you do paint, whether you paint stuff like I do or if you paint on canvas or anything else, take the time to create the colors that you see in your mind. It's not always easy, and sometimes it takes a lot of paint to get it to where you want it, but it's worth doing. Absolutely 100% in my eyes, it is worth doing to take the time and create your colors. Because sometimes you'll accidentally come across something that, even if it's not what you're trying to do right at that moment, you can remember it for another time that, okay, if I mix these colors, I get this result. I've had that happen for me a few times now, and it's always kind of fun. I know in reality I'm not creating, like, really creating colors. Those colors already exist somewhere. But going searching for this specific color in your head when you don't know the name of it is not a super fun thing to do. Okay. So this has actually gone quicker than I was expecting it to. I think this little horse really just wanted to be painted. It's not fighting me at all, it doesn't seem like. And on a case like this, we don't necessarily want the tone to be perfect and precise all the way across, because I'm going to be going over it to kind of try and make it look at least a little bit like hair. So no hair is perfect in tone all the way across. And she is definitely going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to have pictures of it hanging in my granddaughter's room. That is one of those things I can't say I was expecting to be quite even close to as excited about the idea of being gran as I am. I joke around with my boyfriend that I think we're going to be like the coolest grandparents you could possibly have. Between the critters and the channels and the projects that we do and everything else, I think it'll be a fun place for kids to come and visit. I'm trying to keep my head out of the shots today because I am a mess. When I first started filming, I used to actually shower and fix my hair and put on a cute outfit, and then I kind of came to the realization that nobody is really watching this for me. You don't want to see me and my mess. You want to see the product that we're coming up with, and you want to see the transformation. And I'm actually so much more comfortable staying mostly off camera. It's just really made a difference for me in being able to get comfortable actually talking on here. Oh, sorry, my elbow is most of that shot there, but that is not an easy thing to get to, this little ear here. And we don't want to leave anything just hanging out. Let's get her back end a little bit there. Now, obviously, we don't want to focus too hard on anything that's going to be up against the wall, but we don't want any obvious glaring spots either. So what do you think we should add to this to make it a perfect little horse for a princess room? Any thoughts or advice? I'm definitely open to suggestions. And I think that pink is going to make it very easy to add colors to. I do have some of my color palette thought out and actually sitting behind the horse, but I haven't got it 100% in my mind yet. It's always kind of fun when you completely change directions. But part of me was kind of hoping to be able to do this either specifically for a little girl or a little boy. Having something that's made personalized by your grandmother has got to be kind of a neat thing. I know when I was little I had a teddy bear that one of my grandmothers made for me, and it was just always extra special. What's that item that any of you have that was made for you? It doesn't have to be specifically a grandparent. It can be aunts, uncles, parents, even siblings. That one special little thing that you'll never forget. Always happy to look for new ideas and new things to try. So what do you guys think so far? You think the pink is a great way to go to start for a nice base coat? Let's get that nice and a little more. I think she is ready to sit and dry, and I will come in next time and we'll start looking to see what kind of crazy path we can take this pretty little thing down. But while she sits and dries, I will talk to you guys next time.